defeat here. They've slipped to 4th from bottom of the First Division. They spent a few days on the South Coast tuning up for this one, and manager Jim Smith had recalled Frank Worthington, very much a big occasion player and goal scorer. Ipswich, the Championship favourites and League Cup quarter-finalists, were without the injured Franz Tyson and Terry Butcher, suspended for one game, so Kevin Steggles was at the back, Mick Mills in midfield, but Paul Mariner was back. A stomach muscle injury had kept him out since November the 21st. Right, let's join commentator Hugh Johns.
Referee is Ray Lewis of Great Bookham, and he gets us away. Ipswich, of course, changing their colours this afternoon because of the colour clash. Their blue shirts are replaced with white today so that the Blues of St Andrews, Birmingham City, can keep their normal colours. Ground staff and groundsmen doing a good job clearing away the snow yesterday. And overnight and heavy rain this morning, making this pitch really very soft. After about half an hour, I suspect it'll cut up quite a lot. That's Worthington, little touch off for Evans. On his way. Nobody in the box with him at the moment. Rolled back for Worthington. Knocked down by Osman. What a fine break that was, and what a good break this is. Beautiful ball out there to Brazil. Mariner waiting in the box. It's come back outside, and it's on for Walk. Oh! What a drive that turned out to be from Gates. Little Harry Gates. Oh, he gave that some stick. Walk in there, and Gates drives it, beats the goalkeeper, but just wide. Burley. Dennis meeting that firmly. Steggles from Evans. Now Burley. And he's got a little space to operate in here. It's Mariner helping it on. Watch Walk. Good goalkeeping. But the timing of Walk's run, really superb. This ball from Burley, a touch on from the head of Mariner. And the way Walk just arrives in time. And the goalkeeper's reactions were superb. Todd. Time to switch it to the right side, perhaps. Evans. Read by Osman, and Brazil's onside as he tacks away down that left side. Keeps the ball in play. Langan, time to get back at him now. This one for Gates. To Muren. It's Knowles. And now here's McCall. And McCall's still there. Good work, and that's Gates. That was fine work then by McCall. Eric Gates, the wee man, arriving on the far post. Well done, McCall, to get that ball across, and Gates just couldn't get it straightened out. This ball into Muren. Bad one, but he gets another chance. McCall. Mills calling for it. Ipswich churning up the pressure here now. Walk. Muren. Can't find a positive way through at the moment, so McCall's going to drive one. Steve McCall, yet to open his account in an FA Cup tie, decided this might just be the moment, and he has a pop. Wide. And Mariner picks up the pass. Caught in possession there. Foul by Walk on Kerbishley. Worthington, quick free kick. Lobs it on for Evans. And that's a penalty, is it? No, the linesman gives nothing. The referee gives nothing. Evans looks around. The crowd boo. But nothing is given. The crowd still giving it a fair amount of stick. And the quick throw in catches Birmingham City, and Mariner knocks it off. Gemmell is there, but only half there. Gates flying in, Walk is there. It's all a little bit Humpty Dumpty for a minute or two. A few boots flying around in that little bundle. Worthington, touch on. Well knocked away by Osman. The call, Evans about to put some pressure on him. Murin stabbing it back. $41,000 the last time these teams met in the FA Cup on this ground. There's not that many out there this afternoon, but the Birmingham fans are making enough noise for something in that region. Here's Gates. Gates going well, and Brazil is there, and Brazil scores, and Ipswich are in front 1-0. And you give this man Brazil just half an inch, and he'll take a goal. Beautiful bit of ghosting in there. 36 minutes gone. Gates, the man who got the run going, and keep your eyes on the number 10. The running he does there, two ways at once. He's in behind them. One in, takes it away from the goalkeeper, buries it. 1-0, Ipswich. And Brazil the scorer. His fourth goal in the FA Cup, his sixth of this season. John Walk. And Osman hitting a real long one. Broadhurst heading down, picks up Worthington. Now Van Mierlo. He's going to drive, and he did. Oh! The fingertips of Cooper prevent the equalizer. Van Mierlo, seeing a little ghost of a chance for himself, gave that some real hammer, and the fingertips of Paul Cooper. Cooper rescues them, and the corner, 4 minutes to go to half-time. Once again, it was Walk heading clear. Dennis. Kirbishley, Todd unmarked here. Chipped in for Worthington. Gamal. Now, Ipswich are blocking the centre of this area very, very thoroughly. Even Mariner brought back into defence as Dillon attacks. Mariner did his job too, and Murin kicks to safety. Todd. Ball in for Worthington. Here's Gamal. And Gamal going through again. Great appeal for handball, and the penalty's been given. Archie Gamal was on his way. Well, the crowd who vented their anger at referee Lewis earlier for what they thought was a blatant penalty, I'm not so sure that this one was in fact so clear-cut. I thought the other one was, but the handball, well, referee Lewis has given it. He goes to see if Cooper is on his line. And it's Frank Worthington for 1-1. And he buries it in there. Cooper had got it right. A great saver of penalties is Paul Cooper. He knew which way to go, but still couldn't get there. 43 minutes. Watch Cooper set off. There he goes. And he was so close to getting a hand to it. But Frank Worthington brought back in for the big occasion. As his manager said, he scored his third penalty of the season, his sixth goal of the season, and he's leveled things up at 1-1. But that's a beautiful ball through Kirbishley. Dillon couldn't quite make it. Van Mierlo might. The pressure still on Ipswich. Worthington with the throw-in to Dennis. But 60 seconds to half-time. Touch on to Dillon. High-hanging ball aimed for Evans. Comes down, and Worthington whacked away, in fact, by Van Mierlo, and just a goal kick. Well, what a fine cup tie this has turned out to be. Paul Cooper, who saw his Ipswich side go through to the semi-finals, the FA Cup last season. His touch to Dennis. Worthington, as we hit stoppage time, we're not having any. There's the half-time whistle. And off they come. Brazil having scored for Ipswich. And then the irrepressible Frank Worthington knocking in the equalizer from the penalty spot. So a game beautifully balanced for the second half. Half-time score, Birmingham City 1, Ipswich 1. Well, it's a family day out here at St Andrews, and some smiles on the faces of spectators down there. They must have enjoyed that first half, and very much now looking forward to the second half. So we're off and running in the second half. The Blues of Birmingham City. It's George Burley for Ipswich at the moment. Todd turning the ball back. Langan. This is Walk. Dillon now. Kirkshire. Curler. Done by Steggles, not too far as Worthington. Touch back to Dillon. Oh, we got that all wrong. Didn't quite make up his mind whether he was going to feed Langan down the right or Worthington to the left, and stuck it straight between the two of them. Much too hard anyway. Call off to Osman. Steggles. Mills. Burley starting to run. Oh, that's a bad ball. Given away to Evans. Kerbishley. Pointing to Langan. Trying to take on McCall. Oh, nice touch. McCall to Muir. To Mariner. Oh, that's a bad one. It's away from Walk. It's Worthington now. The touch for Todd arriving in the attack. Worthington setting it up for the left foot. Knocked down by Steggles. It's out of Van Mierlo. Caught by Burley. Now Kerbishley unloads one. Oh, yes, it's there. Straight through Cooper. It's 2-1. A remarkable goal. Kerbishley and poor Paul Cooper will blame the pitch. But that goal's got to be down to Paul Cooper, formerly a Birmingham City hero when he was in the sticks at St Andrews here, between the sticks so many times before in the old days. But you've got to look at this shot from Kerbishley now. Cooper is there, he's got it covered, and there's right through his hands into the back of the net. Poor Paul Cooper. A disaster for him. Delight for Birmingham City. 5 minutes into the second half. 2-1 for them. And Kerbishley, the goal scorer. But Ipswich coming in now. Placed by Dennis, rolls it into Brazil. Back to Burley again. Ball striking Dennis, and there was an appeal for handball, but nothing given. Eric Gates looks at the linesman over that side. So Arnie Murin will take the corner kick. It was Osman up in the air. Worthington giving us one of his bicycle kicks. Brazil now for Ipswich. Looking for Mariner. The touch out to Murin. Oh, fine save. Beautiful shot. Arnie Murin. Brilliant drive. And the reactions of the youngster Cotton were a bit special here. How about that for a drive on target, and Cotton just flicked it away. So little Eric Gates takes the corner from this side. Osmond getting up there, off the line by Langan, pressure here, and finally Cotton's got it. Well, he feels he's King Cotton in there at the moment, entitled to be. That was off the top of Gemmel's head. Langan knocks it out. The pressure coming from Walk, and Cotton says, I'll have that one. Now Mills. Burley. Long one aimed for Gates. Gates making wrinkling a little opening for himself. The ball screws away for the corner. Took a touch, maybe off Dennis. But Gates swiveling from the hips, sending defenders going in the wrong direction. And his final shot deflected. So Murin with the corner. Mariner gets up. Cotton goes down. Well, it's the first time I've really seen Mariner get totally involved in a goalmouth incident. Got the touch there, and Cotton saves. Langan in for Evans. Oh, this is a break here for Gemmell. Oh! Burley brings him down. And if there's ever a case for a differential penalty, I'm sure that's got to be it. Because there's no doubt that it would have been strictly one-on-one, Gemmell versus Cooper, if he'd gone past here. And down he comes outside the box, and all the referee can give is a free kick. So, stabbed across here for Langan. Driven away for the corner, off the boot of McCall. And Birmingham City are wanting to make a substitution, taking Kerbishley off, who's picked up a mountain link, and bringing on Ian Handysides, this man of all seasons. 8 substitutions and 2 starting appearances this season. Nicely turned after McCall. A little bit strong for him, perhaps. Murin. Early ball in. And here comes Osman. Again to Murin. Fed back to McCall. Mills. Brazil is out there with him. In fact, goes to Burley. Look for Mariner. Couldn't get there. Handysides does, and that's a goal. Ian Handysides substituting for Kerbishley. And here's the corner from Gates. Oh, and that's the goal from Walk, who has done it again. John Walk, the man who arrives in spectacular fashion when nobody thought he was there, makes it 2-2. Cotton utterly stranded then by the ferocity of that shot into the roof of the net. 27 minutes into the second half. Gates corner, knocked on from the near post. The touch on from Osman, the right boot of Walk, 2-2 the score. Johnny Walk, as the crowds chant, the travelling crowds chant. Prolific goal scorer, 36 last season. And he's got the equalizer 2-2 at the moment. And now it's Burley. Handysides got a touch. Langan comes away with the ball for Birmingham City, and it's Handysides now. He's given that away to McCall. Mariner, Birmingham, a little bit disorganised. Murin then for Walk. Burley comes off Van Mierlo. Was going for the throw-in anyway. Savage blow then to Birmingham City. And they've got to keep their resolution at this moment. Otherwise, this fine Ipswich side of Bobby Robson will catch them with the morale down. They might even slot another one in. Murin with this corner. Walk is ghosting about on the very far side of the box. Handy sides, looking at him, going with him. And the ball doesn't reach him that time. Burley. Comes to Gates. Oh, a fine shot on the turn from Eric Gates. Super stuff. And a fine save too. Osman down. Murin feeds that wide for Brazil. See that Gates shot on the turn. Real cracker. Brazil. Chased by Dillon. And finally has to go way back to Steggles. Now Burley. Ball wasted, given to Dillon. Comes handy sides. Murin quickly at him. It's off to Worthington. And a back heel to Langren. He's gone too far. He picks up Gemmell. Then Worthington. And look for the left foot, the curler, and it's Cooper's. Cooper grabbed it, despite the attentions of Tony Evans. Cooper doing well to grab this ball and feeling a lot better now that John Walk has erased the error that he committed. It's John Walk now. Now Burley. Brazil, Mills rather, on for Burley. Now Mariner. Round in circles, Burley the ball in, this will pick up Walk. Did well to get away from two tackles then. McCall, stab to Burley. Mills. Here's Gates. Always a dangerous customer. That's a good ball across, and Brazil has scored what could be the winner. Brazil, who opened the scoring, sends those travelling Ipswich fans delirious with joy. But it's 3-2 now. And he goes across, I'm sure, to have a word with Eric Gates. There he is. That's the wee fella that set it up. Beautifully done, too. Look now for the skills of Eric Gates in a position forced tight to the line, still gets the cross in. And how about that for a header from Alan Brazil? Beautiful stuff. 3-2. So, Ipswich in front, Alan Brazil scoring his second goal of the afternoon. Meantime, Gemmell putting the pressure on. And the ball drops and is well saved. That was from Van Mierlo, but the whistle had already gone for a foul on the goalkeeper by Worthington. Tony Evans limping away towards the touchline. Kevin Walters ready to give him some treatment over there. Gates or Murin. They've got possession, Ipswich, and they've got the result as well. And there's the man who did it, Alan Brazil. The first and the all-important third goal. His 2 goals enough to put Birmingham City out of the cup and bring off a fine result for Ipswich. Something they
it ding-donged and it fluctuated, and we got off to a good start, I thought, with some good football, and could have cashed in on a couple of occasions. And then he scored what I thought was a good goal to put us in front, which I thought was justified. But then, of course, the game changed, didn't it? I mean, the penalty came just on the stroke of half-time, which must have encouraged them, and they came out full of spirit, didn't they? And a bit of impetus, and then a calamity of a goal against us, which disturbed us, and all of a sudden, from an early beginning, which showed promise, we were second best in a sense. And so really we did very well at the end of the match to win it.
Couldn't have done much for morale, that mistake by Paul Cooper.
Well, no, I mean, I'm pleased for him because he, as you know, he started here and learned a lot of the trade here. He loves coming back to Birmingham City. It's still his club, really, and he likes it. But he's buying the players a drink tonight, I think, so he's got out of it.
What was the reaction, in fact, amongst the team when Paul Cooper dropped that shot?
Well, he doesn't often do it, you know, but obviously the heads went down a bit, you know, there was a few faces dropped. And I remember Johnny Walk just saying, look, come on, boys, let's raise it a little. And everyone, you know, just kept ahead and played away.
Well, obviously a great day for you with 2 goals. Let's look at those now, starting with that first one, which, of course, put you in the lead. Yeah,
well, I didn't... Yeah, it's Eric. Eric's coming through, and he's held off a challenge great, and he's just slipped it through. And see Paul's just let, you know, he's opened his legs. And I thought the 2 centre-halves hesitated a little, which gave me the time just to collect it, take it to the keeper's right and stick it in. So I think Eric done very well, and also Paul done well.
Not a bad little run. Not a bad little run from yourself round the back.
Well, you've got to try and take little opportunities like that, and fortunately everything worked.
And Eric Gates, of course, was in amongst it again for your second goal.
Yeah, you know, I remember it was a fantastic move down the right-hand side, and Mills is on the ball, and he's played a nice little ball into Gates. Gates, he loves the ball in these positions, and you know, Mills has waited and slipped a lovely little ball, and this little bit of magic. You know, he goes to go one way and gets the byline, and that's a fantastic cross. He sticks over, and I was just lurking at the back post, and I don't get many headers, but fortunately that one went in.
And it's quite a sharp angle for you.
Yeah, well, I didn't realise until I seen it again there, and I'm pleased with that one.